Hello, Normal Player Guy here. Welcome back. Now, this will be a very short video, and the video is going to be what are the predictions for the Super Saiyan Goku and the Final Form Cooler banner? Well, it's going to be pretty obvious. I'll tell you that now, actually. So this will be last year's, and it's hard to believe that these are already 1 year old, but yes, as it is. Now, there's a pretty standard, straightforward pattern. Is that the previous year's Tanabata banner, or rather, Worldwide Celebration banner, will be on this. So of course, this year now coming round through for these new Super Saiyan Goku, so that'll be twice in a row now, alongside his banner. So you'll have this int one here. You'll have last year's Worldwide Celebration unit, which will be Buhon here, and then the 3 years ago, which will be Gohan here. This guy won't be on it. So you'll have this guy, this guy, this guy with the new guy, new Super Saiyan Goku to replace him and him. As for the rest, you'll probably find this guy. This guy might still exist. I don't know about Bardock. You'll probably find maybe even half Irish Goku on here. It's just going to be Super Saiyans, right? So, as for the banner unit, it's quite difficult to pick out who this one is. It's a lot easier for Cooler's sake, but I think it's going to be a Kid Gohan. It's going to be another Kid Gohan Icarus kind of deal. That'll be my prediction. It's going to be pretty good. This guy was in the 7th anniversary banners, so if you didn't get this guy, yeah, go ahead. This guy, a lot of people probably have by now. So if you're summoning on this, depending on who the other TURs are going to be, unless you get the new unit, this might be a bit of a flop. So could be a bit of an awkward one, but no doubt that there's going to be quite a number of few LRs in here. So that's last year's and 3 years, or technically now last year's, 2 years, 3 years. We switch over to Cooler's banner, what's going to be, and it's a bit easier to predict. So of course, this guy will be outside of the main unit and the equivalent banner. You'll find this guy on it too. You'll find uh, the 2 year old, 3 year old, and even yeah, 2 year old and 3 year old coming up. 1, 2, and 3 year olds. This guy won't be on it. Cooler, you can expect that this guy, of course, will be on it. You expect the physical one to be on it. I could see the freezers, yes, I could see Metal Cooler being on this. This guy won't be here. This guy will be replaced probably by the new banner unit. Um, More valuable, these extreme type units, you'll probably find that everyone will probably got a couple of these and a couple of these. Would these two freezers be around? I wouldn't think so. You would probably still find Towser on here, that's for sure. He's not a great one. As for the new one, though, you'll probably find it is either a new Towser to go alongside, or it's the other one, there's Dora and Naze as well, maybe the three of them. But this one's a bit easier to try and deduce. So that's what the banners are probably going to look like as my prediction. It's pretty obvious who the first three are going to be, four if you include the banners. As for the rest, yeah, you'll find this guy. I'm fairly confident that's going to be a great prediction. As for what these are going to actually be and what they lead, I would imagine each one is going to introduce a new category with a 200% lead for something else. So they're going to be a duo category with a 200%. We check out Cooler, and the prediction would be it'll be a new one, and it will be Transformation Boost or Wicked Bloodline with a 30% buff to either, again, Transformation Boost or Wicked Bloodline. It'll be that kind of spectrum, I'm going to imagine. Hard to say they're going to do a movie boss. I wouldn't have thought they'd do that, but definitely Transformation Boost or Wicked Bloodline, I would expect alongside a new one. As for categories, you can imagine to be exactly the same. In fact, maybe even this guy would actually be on the new category. Could this guy get an easy A? That would be pushing it, but you never know. So, movie bosses, transformation boost, wicked bloodline, terrifying conquerors, absolutely. Then space traveling warriors, target Goku, yeah, probably planetary destruction as well. In fact, all of these will probably link. This guy might just be the new guy's best friend, especially because they're a transforming unit, right? As in terms of what they do, this guy is immensely valuable with the fact that he has guaranteed crits against the pure and hybrid Saiyans with a fairly easy transformation, and that's just what 4 turns. So it's fairly easy to get this. I can imagine there's going to be something not at all like this. There's going to be completely different. They ain't going to make this another one just like him, but you can expect these guys to link up fairly well. As for Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, there is a number of them. Not to outdo the existing LR, I pulled this guy up as an idea because it's a movie hero one. So you'll expect him to be on movie hero, Pure Saiyans, Goku Family, Super Saiyans, Turtle School, Accelerated Battle, Bond of Parent and Child. But you're going to struggle to fit them into a team with other ones. As for his link set, it's probably going to be a lot like the Int one, minus the Z fighters, probably in exchange for legendary power. Um, as for his leader skill, what would he be? Again, I expect a new category to come into this. I doubt it'll be a movie hero, so I'd imagine it might be another Super Saiyan lead. It could even be another Goku family lead with a slight buff to one of the other. It's hard to pinpoint what this guy's going to do. Um, but yeah, so that's what I would imagine these banners would be and what these guys would do. That's just a prediction, and I'll be holding myself accountable to this, and I'll be able to tick off on the next video when they come out in 3 days' time to date. Just how right I am. I feel fairly confident about Cooler. These banners are going to be good. Straight after the anniversary units, though, it depends on what they put in. Remember, this guy was on it, this guy, and this guy was on the banner, so we all probably pulled him. So it's going to rely on a mix-up and what these TURs are going to include. Again, he was on it, and of course these were on it. So, and everyone's probably got these rainbow by now. So it's all going to depend on what we got here. You'd some of these units, like this guy, get an easy A. Could one of the other units get an easy A? Would you expect this guy to finally have one? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. But yeah, that'll be a nice short video on the prediction of the banners. So until next time, bye bye.